Can geese go to college? Apparently the answer is a resounding yes. I'm Alex Crawford.
And I'm Alexis Crawford.
We're not related, and thank you for tuning in. Canada geese are a common sighting here in Virginia Beach, but their bountiful presence on the campus of Regent University has some students complaining.
The symbol for the National Wildlife Refuge has become a source of controversy as these geese, who seem to have made Regent's campus their home, dominate more and more of both students' conversations and the roads.
Correspondent Josh Bowman is currently on the ground with a Regent University student who has some strong opinions about these geese. Josh?
Thanks, Alex. We're here right now with Evan Pond, a Regent student who has taken some steps regarding the so-called goose epidemic on campus. Well, Evan, thank you for your time. If you're a goose, if you're watching this and you had your fair warning, back to you. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Evan, thank you for joining me today. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Evan Pond. I'm the creator of the Punt a Goose Association Instagram page.
So how did the Punt a Goose Association come to be?
I mean, it was really just started as like a mild annoyance with geese, like coming down here and just like, they're everywhere and they block the roads and poop on the sidewalks and it's genuinely annoying. And I was in my public speaking class when I had to give an impromptu speech and decided, why don't I make this about geese and why I should punt one goose every day? And people really thought it was funny and liked it, so I was like, this is interesting. And that night I was like bored, so I created the Instagram account and it actually blew up. And I was like, this is fun. So I just started making goose-related content, you know, because geese are annoying and everyone here seems to share my hatred of them, so.
Yep, I agree with that.
It was fun.
Nice. On the P.A.G.A or P.A.G.A Instagram page, you state that the purpose is to, and I quote, spread awareness to the great threat geese pose and to hold them accountable for their crimes, end quote. How do you plan to do this?
Well, it's really just about raising awareness and letting people know, like, what geese are doing, you know? And the more people that can help see how geese are kind of just terrorizing the campus, the better, you know? And it's working. Regent University's main account follows the page. The Dean of the Honors College follows my page. So it's really interesting seeing the people that, like, actually follow and are interested in this thing I'm trying to raise awareness for.
Wow, that's a lot of popularity. I have with me the lyrics to a song written about the geese, found on the P.A.G.A Instagram. Can you explain the thought behind this?
Oh, yeah. So I was messing around in ChatGPT one night just to see if I could.
Of course, ChatGPT.
Yeah, obviously. And for some reason, ethical and moral issues cannot be talked about by ChatGPT. So I figured out a way around it. If I told it to make a song, it wouldn't say, oh, ethical and moral boundaries. So I also was like, what else is funny? The 2008 financial crisis. So I got ChatGPT to create a song about how geese are responsible for the 2008 financial crisis. And it did. So yeah, that was that.
Yeah. Have you put like a tune to it?
I mean, I'm kind of like unintelligent musically, but if I ever find someone who is, yes.
Yes.
My DMs are open.
In my research, I came across a certain character by the name of Gus the Goose in some of the P.A.G.A's Instagram posts. Who is Gus the Goose, and what does he represent?
Okay, Gus the Goose is the mascot of the University of Washington in Maryland. And I was just like scrolling through Instagram and decided, who has a mascot that is a goose? So I searched up and I found Washington College. And I was like, this is interesting. So I started making posts about it. It's like calling them out, accusing them of multitudes of crimes, and, you know, perfectly normal stuff that a well-adjusted member of society would do. And unfortunately didn't respond because he's a big-time chump who's afraid of me. And I kept calling him out, even ended up challenging him to a fight that Pat Robertson would referee. He didn't show because he was scared. Therefore, I won because I'm better and like that.
Of course.
Yeah, so unfortunately that ended the beef because he still refuses to respond to me. So I'm claiming the win there. So yeah, it was really just a symbol of geese and their influence worldwide. Like, how is a goose a mascot? They shouldn't be a mascot. They shouldn't be allowed. They terrorize this campus, this country, this world, this universe. They shouldn't be allowed to be the symbol of a school.
You choose an evil figure to be your mascot?
Exactly.
It's horrible.
It's just wrong.
Absolutely wrong. I agree. What would it be like to be a goose on Regent's campus? Oh, I'm sorry.
What would
got
it be
nothing
like
else.
to be a goose? I mean, it would be pretty
you go.
good because you are insured this protection like, no matter what you do. It would be great to be a goose because I could get away with anything I feel like, which is wonderful. Like, they're never held responsible for anything they do. So it's like, that's kind of nice. I wish I could get away with anything I wanted to.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun time. But I'm a human and not a goose. So unfortunately, best I can do is wage war against them.
Fair enough. What if what would be your approach to taking the gooses out?
I mean, really, right now, it's all about just like raising the message at Regent. You know, the more people I can get, like, yes, geese are bad. And like, the more that grows, the more the movement grows. The more the movement grows, then it's time to become lobbyists. And then we just bother the government until they ban geese from existence. And then life will be wonderful and we'll live in a utopia because geese will be gone.
Geese will all be gone.
Exactly, it's wonderful.
Have you ever punted a goose?
I haven't had the chance yet because I don't want to get arrested. But eventually, when RUPD is not around, I am. Actually, no, I would never advocate for breaking the law because I'm a good, upstanding citizen.
Yes, of course.
But yeah, it's really been interesting to see how much like a random thing like that could gain traction at Regent. Like genuinely, because it was just something that I decided to come up with because I was bored. It's like, yeah, I don't like geese. They're annoying to me. But it was interesting. I kind of just like fell into it because it was a random niche that had yet to be filled, like at least on Instagram wide. Because there's like this culture at Regent of like, it's a cool thing, like the unofficial Regent accounts, there's like all these meme accounts and stuff like that. It's a cool way of like knowing all the stuff that's going around at Regent. But there hadn't been anything that was like specifically goose targeting, which was cool. And I kind of stumbled into it and got lucky because I didn't want to just become another meme account because that'd just be the same as everything that pre-existed. But since I just found this niche, it was an interesting opportunity that I've really enjoyed.
All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning into your local news station.
Thank you so much for tuning into your local news station. I'm Alex Crawford.
And I'm Alexis Crawford.
We're not related, and we'll see you next time. God bless and have a great day.